Hello everybody, and welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the last episode, we dealt with this. We dealt with this guy right here. And in this episode, we're going to figure out what the heck Shadow, Vector, and Rouge are up to. And probably Espio. So let's go. Ready to mosey down next... Oh my gosh. Ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards. Alrighty. Oh, this is a nice car. Ha. Oh no, I see him. He's right there. No. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. We have to get to the computer room. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't... I feel like out of all of the Sonic characters, I have the most trouble taking Vector seriously. And this is no shade. This is no shade to people who love Vector. It's just compared to everyone else, like, he seems so out of place. Like... It's just strange. And I want to clarify, it's not just Vector. Like, the birds from Sonic Riders, so Jet, Wave, and Storm, they're oddly placed. It's just... It's weird. It's weird. Oh my gosh, am I racist against alligators? Or, wait, no, he's a crocodile, I think. Oh my gosh, guys, I have a problem. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it has something to do with, like... I think it has something to do with, like, his voice. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course! It's a birthday privilege! I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. I bet you are. Anyway. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Oh no. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. For some reason, when I saw la la la, my first thought was lolly lule lo, and I fucking exploded. Whoever did this particular reaction image for Tails is great. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Gorblecorn and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We explained this to Amy, actually. Oh gosh, I have to remember things. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Okay, so... hold on. So this is the dining car. This might be where we started. We came through. We're here now. So hold on, let's think for a moment. Or this is where Sonic died. In theory. So... Sonic, Shadow, Rouge, and Blaze, they all came this way. I mean, they passed through, so they came here, and we know Sonic came through here. So okay, so if we're playing the game and this is actually a murder mystery and Sonic's not actually fucking dead, which would be really funny. I am still recording, right? Okay, yes I am. That would have been really awkward. If we're assuming that these three people right here, meaning Vector, Espio, and Knuckles, are innocent, that narrows down the killer to Rouge, Blaze, and Shadow. My question is... I feel like, so, just thinking about this logically, I feel like Shadow is the obvious culprit, right? Which makes me think that he's not the culprit. Right? Rouge is also kind of known for being bad, TM. So I'm gonna hedge my guess on Blaze for now. We'll see how it pans out. Where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived, asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright. So, let's take stock of what we... Aha! Oh. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. It could also be the hand that it's the murderer. So we've got a bookshelf, a book, SBO himself, the trash can. Okay, let's go from here to the left. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. And we got this book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people will appreciate an omelet? You may not be wrong. That would be funny if he's here somewhere. Fancy a poem. Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Let's do more. Can I get a poem about trains? Oh, I love this guy. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Oh my gosh. I wish there was like a secret dialogue where if you clicked on it, he goes, "Here I beat my fucking meat on the top of the bathroom seat." Where it goes, nobody knows. All I knows is I want hoes. Guys, I'm already on par with a master poet. What's going on? Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? Okay. Very well. Wait, I didn't take his order. What's the deal with taking his order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh, wow, we don't serve eggs on the train, My talent is wasted on you lot. I love Ezio. Ezio? I love Ezio too. I love Espio. Jeez Louise. Oh boy. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check it there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Ah. I really thought there'd be something there. Gorblecorn? Are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins had a secret, I'm sure of it. Gorblecorn, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Might be. I don't know. Anything else over here? Doesn't seem like it, other than the globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Well, perhaps. Ooh, a table. Ah, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Gorblecorn, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a rank for every time a murder ruined my nap time. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Gorblecorn? Am I the murderer? Oh my gosh, that would be a really cool twist, actually. Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. That's the exit. So many books on the ground. I wish you had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. A Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Gorblecorn, look at this! There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Oh, sorry, I got a... Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave, too? Looks like... Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. What is your deal? You've got such a weird personality, my guy. You're weirder than the rest of these guys. Okay, sorry, I had to drink some water. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Huh? This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? I think that's it. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. I sound like really shitty Joker. I sound like somebody who's trying to do a Heath Ledger Joker. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Batman. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. You see, it's simple. We kill the Batman. I'm so sorry. Gosh. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Oh, wait. We already had this conversation. Start interrogation. Okay. Well, now I am curious. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Shadow's lock is added. Sorry. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Gorblecorn and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need be. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch of what that book might be. Gorblecorn, could you help me out? Alright, Gorblecorn, what book do we think SBO may have been reading? The only one in our inventory? This one. A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Oh, why did I do that? Oh shit. You were both grasping, I knew it. We got this, Gorblecorn, let's try again. I'm sorry. Okay, we're good, we're good. We did it! There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now! I won't have you insulting my pal like this! Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. He likes trains. I like trains. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Gorblecorn, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual before we read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying that the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Gorblecorn, hit him with another one. Which page do I choose? 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Gorblecorn. Let's see if SBO can go for 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 56. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally! It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Gorblecorn? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Gorblecorn, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? I don't know. The fucking lock? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Gorblecorn. Let's get our argument together. Think! I'm gonna distract you with my fucking Game Gear. I do actually really enjoy the Dream Gear thing going on. This is pretty cool. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score. It wasn't the high score long. Oh, I get what you're saying. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Gorblecorn, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back to the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't it seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Gorblecorn, my favorite and beloved employee, please! Wait, hold on, he keeps changing it in his mind. I don't think he said any of these things. Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? So, we don't know exactly where Espio was reading, but It is possible it would be this one. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got this. Boom. Boom. The library map? Oh! Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from one another, in a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you meet. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? So, I would say, like, right here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting, reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for both answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Well, kind of. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. We grabbed the fucking lock, dude. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck! If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Gorblecorn, let's see what's next. Coming! Let's go. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Alright, to the next car. Oh, I'm here for it. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master. Damn, that's so insulting. Oh. So insulting. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, folks. Oh, sorry. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Faberge Chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train car for clues. I deduced that the Faberge Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Faberge Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Faberge Chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. These two, oh my gosh. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Gorblecorn, do you have an opinion on this? So, I think this is the better option. But I think this lines up with Gorblecorn, so we're gonna go with this one. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. My guy, humbly, you get no bitches. Alright, I'm in. I'll help. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Gorblecorn are in... Okay, let's get that Faberge Chow egg. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hahaha, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Faberge Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? I feel like distracting the guard is probably the best option. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. And that was actually a really nice thing to say. Gorblecorn, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Oh, that's depressing. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm going to be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? I feel like it has to be... Blaze. Because Rouge is the thief. Oh, wait. Or... Yeah, Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice is so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Ask the child about their partner and kids. Excellent. People love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard. Perfect. I think we can move on then. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Pick their pocket, obviously. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else with them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Gorblecorn, what's your plan? This is the option to choose. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else! With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Gorblecorn, what's your plan? What happens if I click it again? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we... Celebratory dance. Now that's a proper victory! Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Have Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them, I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. I'm crying, hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. Oh no. Oh, it worked! Okay, cool. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter now. We claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on the blueprints. Let's claim our Faberge Chow Egg. Hee hee. What could they possibly be storing in all these? This is the casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings, too? Rings? We can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe with the Faberge Chow Egg inside. No question, this has gotta be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow! It's here! Haha, I have it! Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of those eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who has opened one of them has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Oh! Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work. Rouge. Fine, fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? What the fuck? Quick, put the egg back, Rouge! Okay, fine, it's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to... We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Huh? Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am a hero. No, Gorblicorn, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to... Stop. Microwave Kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. Their body's far too strong to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else, quickly. Great idea! Stop, that's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. It's as they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like movies. This isn't a movie, Gorblecorn, this is real life. I think he's got a good point. Gorblecorn, what's flipping it going to do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Stomp on the egg. Just how I like my eggs, smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosive shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, Gorblecorn? Maybe. Eat the egg. Not without any salt, I won't. Really, Gorblecorn? Probably a poor time for jokes, huh? Cool the bomb down with your tail, it's like a fan. Worth a try! I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. Rock the egg to sleep. So you think this egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea, guy. Smash the egg against the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge. We should probably think of a different plan. Toss the egg in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Gorblecorn. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right! Gorblecorn, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just that Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Is it a fucking egg timer? Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as the Faberge Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So, we're out of options. I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay. We wait. Okay. The egg! It opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Whew! My, well that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Hey, and look what's inside. Oh, that's cute. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too! The final secret to the Faberge Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect! It's exquisite! It's revolutionary! Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Faberge Chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure! A beauty to behold! Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Well, as much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. Oh, what? What is it, darling? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. A key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Gorblecorn, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Wait, really? The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Okay, so I have some thoughts. I'm gonna rant for a moment. Occasionally, Tails or other people will ask Gorblecorn, hey, how do you know about these things? For instance, Chaos Control. Now, granted, it's an April Fool's game. It could totally be a joke. It could totally be a funny little gaffe, a goof, a poke at the fourth wall, if you will. However, what if it's not? What if Gorblecorn is Dr. Eggman? I know that's a shit take, but for a second there I had you going. What if the conductor is Dr. Eggman? What if the robot arms are Dr. Eggman? What if I'm Dr. Okay, anyway. We'll see how it turns out. If I've called it, that's really funny. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. We can tell, you sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very, animated person. Wow. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure. We left the dining car, and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Faberge chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then... Oh, I get what she's saying. Where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but it didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash-out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. Okay. Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh, did I hear an O? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's something very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from the lollipop. That's all that's here. Gorblecorn? Gorblecorn, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. Okay. Ooh, poker chips. At a poker table. Eggman is here! That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. You're really casually taking this. Well, Tails. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Well, want to play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. Gorbacorn, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Okay, so... Wait a minute. There's you. Aha! Jackpot. A lot of rings. Knight's Pinball, that's cool. No cheating. Twinkle Park. That's a Sonic Adventure 1 reference. I like that. Should I give the slot machine a try? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money! Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Corn, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost, but maybe next time I'll get it. I gotta. Listen, the diamonds are right there. You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails, I've got it this time. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? Sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy of course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it's clear that abandonment will be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money, big money! Well, I lost. Do I try again? I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Absolutely. This is the content you guys are getting. Gambling. The diamonds are here. I know they are. Big money, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I tried. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Yeah, let's go. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Your alibi? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Faberge Chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. I think that's everything in this car. So we're going to save, because great day. This has been a long episode. Uh-oh. There we go. Alrighty. Well, it is very strange that we're seeing more and more Eggman shit as we go. It's concerning. It's concerning. In the event that Sonic's not actually dead and that, this is all a joke, well, never mind. But in the event that Sonic is actually dead, I have some theories. It could be the conductor. It could very well be. It's my first day. And apparently he's retiring. The robot hands seem just a little too advanced, it seems. It's interesting. We'll see. We're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying the playthroughs of Dead Space 3 and Tomb Raider Underworld. Very soon, I don't know if it's going to be when I finish this game or with Dead Space 3. Very soon, I'm going to be starting my playthrough of Door Kickers 1. Um, or at the very least, I'm going to try to do that. I've never recorded a game from my phone before, so we'll see how it goes. I would like to actually play through that game because it seems like a lot of fun. Uh, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Also, I ran a poll on some of the older games that I plan to play in the near future, and the poll kind of unanimously decided that we are going to be playing Black. I know nothing about that game other than it's a first-person shooter. So we're going to be playing that around the time that we finish off Minecraft Future. We play Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Halo Custom Edition, Portal 2, and then we're also going to play Black after Portal 2. Um, Normally, I don't play that many games in a rotation, but Portal 2 will be short, and I'm pretty sure that the Skywalker Saga is going to be a while. And, there's going to be at least another 20 episodes of Minecraft Future, so we got a lot of games to play, and I don't think Halo Custom Edition is going to take a lot of time, so may as well have a good chunk of content throughout that chunk of time. So, with that being said, though, guys, I love each and every one of you, and I'm very excited for the next one. This game has been a delight. I am very much enjoying this game, even if it does kill my voice. With that being said, though, guys, I love each and every one of you, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.